I do care about this one. This one's hitting home. And the reason why I tell you it's hitting home is because Cody Rhodes' theme music has been playing in my house for, I don't know, like a, I like to say a broken record, but I don't know if everyone understands what a broken record means. So the playlist keeps going and going and going. And the more I hear it, the more it gives me meaning of the song. Cody Rhodes came out on WrestleMania, and of course, this song was used in AEW, and the fans were singing it. Okay, now my kids are singing it, and they know the lyrics already. And you're talking about they're 10 years old, 8 and 7 years old, singing word for word, right? But this song really hits, and it really is. And I like to start off with the first of a verse of the song. Okay, adrenaline in my soul, every thought out of control. Do it all to get them off their feet. Crowd is here, about to blow, waiting for me to start the show. I mean, perfect introduction. It's like I'm already pumped up, right? How many of us ever felt that energy when you're about to start and doing something? Now I remember as a competitor, cross
Hmm.
country, track, playing little league baseball and stuff like that. You're already pumped, you know, you're excited, you're ready to go. You know what I mean? And you feel that energy, that vibe, like this is gonna happen, not knowing what the end result is gonna be, but you know you're
Right.
doing something because you love it, you
Hmm.
know.
Yeah.
uh what comes to mind on you when you relate to the adrenaline part?
I mean, just being in front of a crowd, when doing something that you love, and then you fixing to expose that to the people that care about you or people that don't even know you. You're about to show off your talent, your gifts. Whether it's for me, stepping onto a softball field, baseball field when I was younger, or anything like that. You get that adrenaline rush. Like, okay, I'm fixing to stand in front of these people. I'm getting in front of these people and about to show off what I've been working at all my life for. You know, Sometimes you get disappointed. Sometimes, hey, it becomes a success. But the adrenaline is still there because hey, you was able to get out there and do it. You know, and then
Mhm.
the thoughts in your head, like you said, it gets out of control. Your mind starts racing. On what to do next. What's your next step? You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
but you do it to get them off their feet. You doing it to get them pumped up, and get them riled up. Like when I played baseball and softball, I'm ready to get out there and get the fans off the bleachers and start cheering and get the crowd roaring here. It starts going some runs or something, you know. And like
Right.
I said, the crowd is
Absolutely.
here. Yeah, they're here to see me. So I'm about to blow the roof off this place here, you know.
Absolutely.
And that's why That's what you brought me here to do. And that's what I'm going to do. You
Right.
know.
More on that. The pre-chorus part. And my father said, when I was younger, hard times breed better men. I got that as to look. I was raised by my dad. I faced a lot of obstacles. I persevered, and every time I did something, I learned something new. Whether it was a
Hmm.
good thing or a bad thing, you learn something from your dad, or you might learn something from whoever you looked up to. And I think that phrase right there really hit, because when you deal with hard times, right, when you deal with difficult stuff, you know how to get past it, and makes you a better person once you get older.
Oh, definitely. I mean, because if you don't go through the trials and tribulations of life, how do you get to learn anything? Right?
Hmm.
You have to be able to hit rock bottom in order to be able to climb to the top of the mountain. Okay, if you already start at the top, then what have you learned? What have you really gained? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you have to get knocked down in order to get back up stronger, tougher, smarter, wiser. Okay. And that's what makes us better guys, better men, you know what I'm saying? When we hit those hard times in life, when you're at the lowest of lows, when you're in that valley where there's nobody there, you know,
Hmm.
you'd be surprised who's going to be there to actually help you become that better person. My dad
And
always told
sometimes when
me,
that happens, right? Sometimes that happens. The least person you expect is the one
yeah,
that's really helping you out.
yeah,
Absolutely. But go
yeah,
ahead. What you said. What your father said.
he always taught me, always learn something new every day. Okay, make yourself better every day. Keep yourself, have a teachable and a teachable mind every single day. Learn something new every day. That makes you better in life. Okay, don't go through life going day by day thinking that you know it all, because you don't. And if you don't take out that day, if you don't take that something away from that day and learning something, then you're just kind of you're wasting a day here. Be better today. Be better tomorrow. You should be better tomorrow than what you are today.
Right.
Okay, and
Be
you should
good.
always,
Be better today to give meaning for
yeah,
tomorrow.
exactly,
Exactly.
yeah. So
Yes.
and
Got
I
you.
believe that. I believe it.
We can say that how many different ways,
Yeah,
different
exactly.
combinations. But
Yeah.
you're absolutely right. Um, Another thing that I gathered was and the last part, the chorus part, you took it all away. I give it all away. Can't take my freedom. Here to change the game. A banner made of pain. I built my kingdom. Now you bow to me. You took my dreams, but not my name. You'll follow me until the end. I am my kingdom. Now, I didn't reference that as to anything personal to me. Uh, Maybe slightly. Um,
Mhm.
and it's almost like I am pointing fingers at somebody because either you, I'm not saying you as in Hector
Right.
or,
Yeah. Yeah.
or I'm saying either you did something to me, you try to either backstab me or you trying to put me in a situation that I couldn't advance. Okay. And then all of a sudden the tables turn. I'm taking my path. I'm back to my path of positivity, my path for progression, right? Look at me now. Okay. How many of you ever said to yourself or tell somebody, look at me now? Okay. You doubted me. Okay. Or you tried to stop me from doing this and look at me now. Okay. I'm sure a lot of people could relate to something like that. And that's what I got out of that because now I established my kingdom. I established my own platform here. Look at me now. Okay. You said I couldn't do something. Here I am doing it. What are you doing? And the same people that are talking smack or SHIT, or I would just say it, talking shit, okay, and saying that you can't do this, but they're the ones, they're not doing anything about it. All they do is run that mouth. And what is it that they could walk, they could talk the talk, but can't walk the walk,
Hmm.
right? That's what I gathered here, okay? And he said, you took my dreams, but not my name. Maybe again, a lot of obstacles inside, and it goes back to the beginning where, hey, I was raised to if I ever be in a situation, I know how to get by. I don't quit. I work my way and I keep working hard and hard and hard until I reach to the top. Bottom line.
Yeah, and it's crazy because I kind of thought about that movie Braveheart when Mel Gibson, who played William Wallace, he said they may take away our lives, but they'll never take our freedom. Okay,
Yes.
I mean, you know, when he says when the lyric says you took it all away, you know what? You could take everything that I own away from me, okay, but that doesn't mean that you're taking my freedom. You see what I'm saying? Okay, and okay, now I see that. Okay, if you're going to take everything away from me in the physical, well, now it's time for me to change the game up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm going to start rebuilding my kingdom. Okay, and you're going to find out that when I rebuild my kingdom, I'm going to have a more solid, more foundation this time around, to where I'm going to be the true king of my kingdom, and you're going to have to bow down to me, whatever, however that looks to you. Okay,
Hmm.
in that sense, But
I got you.
when it says you took my dreams but not my name, hey, I have a namesake. You have a namesake. Okay, you could take away all my dreams that I have, but guess what? You can never take away my namesake. What I actually stand for. Okay, because I can always have another dream. You're not gonna hurt my feelings if you take away what I'm trying to build. Okay, you're gonna downgrade me and say that's not gonna work. That's not You're not gonna succeed. That's okay. I can have another dream. It's no big deal.
Hmm.
And I think Cody Rhodes relates to this because he saw that there was a failure before. when he first was at WWE, and now he's back as the American Nightmare. Knowing that, hey, I have something now that I have a more of a solid foundation now that I can build on to become world champion. It didn't work before, but I know I'm not giving up on my dream. But if, let's just say, Vince McMahon took away that dream before with the Stardust gimmick, he couldn't take away the name Rose. You
I
see what
re-
I'm
I
saying?
remember that part. Yes,
So
yes. Which I wasn't a
yeah.
big fan of Stardust when he had just finished becoming an Intercontinental Champion, right?
Hmm.
So, but yeah, you got a valid point there. Uh, the remaining lyrics here was you tried to tell me what to do. I saw the door and I kicked it down. I stepped right over and right through, and you can never stop me now. Bow now. I am the king and you're the crown. Now watch me as I take my throne and rule my kingdom. So that's pretty much the finishes touches there. But I
Yeah, I
like
mean,
his music.
yeah.
The music itself gets me hyped. Okay, I mean it gives me the adrenaline. I'm like, I want to fight for something right now. Let's go. And then, you don't want to be in a road rage. So if you get that adrenaline, just make sure that you still follow the speed limit, because the 50 might get you. And you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And then you won't be singing that song to him because the cop is gonna give you that nightmare, the American nightmare, right? Here's your ticket.
For real.
Oh man.
Whoop, whoop.
But yeah, man, I like this, man. And the thing is, I mean, this is the second song that we've covered. We covered the theme song from The Edge. Now we're covering with Cody Rhodes. And I think WWE should do more of that. I've seen music like, for example, Corbin. He had a great song that represented him, and then all of a sudden now he has a new theme song that has no lyrics whatsoever. So, and
You
it's
know,
always important to have lyrics in the music so they can
oh
relate
yeah.
to its character.
And that's that to me is as important as having a character name when you're coming into the WWE and the sports entertainment business. Okay, you
Hmm.
have to have something that, maybe not to the younger crowd, they just hear it, they like the beat, they like, the sound of it, but to the older generation, we're listening to the lyrics. What is this actually going, and you know that the superstars, they are actually doing their homework. They're trying to find that theme song that fits
Hmm.
them in an everyday personal life.